Hey, how you doing? It's been a while. How you doing? You sound like I'm 90 years old. How you doing? No, how you doing? Anyway, it's Mother's Day tomorrow. Today's Saturday. Tomorrow's Sunday. In case you didn't know, the day after Saturday. Um, and sometimes I forget. Maybe that adheres to me. Um, just wanted to say, I think we're going to do a video on ants. I'll show you a video on ants. Big ones, which are carpenter ants, and little ones, which are pavement ants. We have ants here in the house. Uh, I believe that breed of ants that we have here are called pain in the ass ants. Well, what I did was I got an aerosol spray called, it's made by a company called Harris. It comes in a yellow can, black top. Uh, I got into all cracks and crevices, did what I had to do, and so a couple more weeks, 2 more weeks will be a month. I haven't seen any, so that's good. Um, the story about ants is that there's thousands of methods to get rid of them, but remember this, but only a handful work. That's right, only a handful work. Let me see. Oh, got an ant in my ear. Yeah, ants are known as an army, uh, just by the way that they are. How shall we say? Gather how many there are in a crowd of ants. Uh, what branch did the ants come from? I don't know. Was it the Navy, the Marines? Ha ha ha! But they gather a lot together, like a well-formed army. Believe me. Oh, my back is killing me today. Oh man, my back. The most of the life expectancy of an ant is to forage for food and water. That's how they were trained. There are 12,000 species of ants around the world. There are 200 ants in California alone. But California has a lot of rain, fires. They have no chance there in California. If there's rainy weather, no ants. If there's dry weather, mucho ants. Mucho. The, ants don't like termites. They come across the termite nest, they destroy it, very much so, and devour the termites, I believe. Talk about cannibalism. zombieism. If there's such thing as zombieism. The human brain cell has about 10,000 brain cells. The ant has 40,000 brain cells. Some chance in life they were given. Life expectancy of an ant is 45 to 60 days. What a short life. Such a short life to run around, feed the queen, do this, do that, bring in the dead soldiers, and they only bring them back to the nest to feast on them, really. um, if an ant colony gets into a fight with another colony and there's any survivors, they bring them back to their colony to make them slaves. I don't mean to say that, but that's the way it is. That's the way it is. The queen is imprisoned for life in a special chamber. I don't think that's fair. Eat, sleep, lay eggs. Well, there's another thing that they do, but we can't say anything about that. I think I said this, I'm not sure. A colony has at about 250,000 ants in a colony. Um, to keep to keep ants out of your house, uh, it is duly noted that you take the branches away from the house, the bushes. Well, I guess you buy a house without trees and bushes, right? Um, keep your counters clean of all crumbs and everything. Spray a little Fantastic or something on it or Windex. They say Windex it works great on ants to control them. I don't know if it kills them, to control them. There's carpenter ants, Argentina ants, common household ants, and the velvety ant. I'd like to see what that looks like. Also, pavement ants, Pharaoh ants, red imported fire ants, and so on. Now, fire ants is another thing. If you come across a mound, a big enough mound, I don't mean as big as you, but maybe about that size, and you kick it around, and tons of ants come out, uh, be very careful because they'll get in between your pants, climb up, and start injecting needles in you, pinching you, and you better get your ass right away to the hospital and get taken care of because they can kill you. Enough injections of the ants can kill you. Um, there's a chemical that the ant squirts out of their body, formic, I think it's called, and that takes care of keeping all the enemies away from the nests, such as termites. Uh, I never heard if carpenter ants get together with these regular ants uh, and fight at all. I don't know. I got to check into that. Um, they say ants get into the ears of elephants and eat them from inside out. And that's why there's a decline somewhat of elephants besides the hunters going after them for their ivory tusks and things like that, which I think is terrible. You can put out coffee grinds around the perimeter of your house, and that that repels the ants, from what I understand. Boiling hot water. Now listen, boiling hot water into the hills of ants. Uh, you wait about an hour, and then you go back and you repeat that procedure, and that should take care of the ants that way. You boric acid's another one. You put that around where the ants are walking around foraging, and they bring this back to the queen, and the queen's like, "Oh my gosh, what a meal!" And she eats this, and within a couple of hours, she expands, and then kaboom, kaboom. A couple of other things. Uh, Maple syrup. Now we all know the ants love sugar. They get into this and they drown. But that's a procedure that would take 900 years probably. I would imagine if you have thousands of ants. There's other remedies too, soap remedies. There's, what do you call it? People put this on food, on hot tamale, a hot sauce, whatever you want to call it. Uh, you put that on the mounds, that'll take care of them. I'm going to do a video eventually on your guarding pests, how to eradicate them, keep them at bay. And this is going to go out to, especially go out to Janice. And I want to say hello to Calvin and Chris. Also, uh, if you can't get enough of those hellos, um, and see if I can help her with her gardening. You know, of course, all remedies will be safe, but they will work quite well. Okay, Janice, when I get the time, I'll do that. I promise. Uh, I got something to say to you, though. The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Oh boy. Anyway, where'd I go? I don't think I got this Dale Earnhardt thing right. Maybe if I pull it out. And I think Bud's playing games with me. Now I'm gone. Much better. Oh, now the screen gets dark. I don't know. All right. getting that early dark tan, but I took care of that. You need a shave. What do you think, Janice? I need a shave. Hi, Calvin. Hi, Chris. Anyway, enough rhetoric. Um, they say you should not try to kill ants because they can't take care of all the other pests in the world. I don't know. I have to see that to believe it. You probably could get something online. Probably. Um, Eventually, I'm going to be doing something on what's going on with this government stuff. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. So annoying. Democrats want this. The Republicans want that. We want things too as people. We want things. Um, the turmoil that went on in New York. They showed this one lady fist fight, actually in a cop's face, and then she turned around. I don't know if it was the same cop, but he started smacking him and everything, and they did what they had to do. I seen one pull out a taser. I don't know if he tased it or not, but they gained control of her. Um, we'll get into that subject. I don't know, either tomorrow or maybe sometime during next week. Um, I don't know. I think I said. Oh, I did. I said that. Okay. Um, can't imagine getting stung by a fire ant. I'll be doing a video on carpenter bees, honeybees. Which bee would you kill? A yellow jack, a honeybee, or a spelling bee? I wonder how many people got that wrong. That was on the test that we took when I took it years ago. Uh, Bradley, I said to the instructor, "Are you kidding me? Which bee would you not kill? A honeybee, a spelling, carpenter bee, or a spelling bee?" We all know what a spelling bee is, and of course, you would not kill a honeybee. They're mass producers of honey. Wonder whatever happened to the, the killer African bees. Never heard much about them anymore. I have to go online and check that out. Um, the killer African bees. I think that's what they were called. Not sure. And these carpenter bees, the soldiers. I don't think they're the workers. The soldiers. How they fly around, and how you would know where a nest is you would judge it from the distance of where an object is or something. But the body on it, the bulbous of its backside is like so black, it's shiny, and they fly around like B-52s. While they flutter in your face. Dragonflies are cool. Yeah. How about getting lit up on a beach in your chair, drunk or whatever you're doing, and watch and swing at these things. Just swing at them. See what they do to you. They like to flutter in your face. Too quick though. Um, we'll get into the subject about flies, maggots, maggots. And we'll see what happens. Time will tell. I wish that people would start subscribing and just watch these videos and see where it takes you, teaches you anything. I said already the crabbing sites are coming up. Yes. I don't mean to be a bore, but the videos are getting exciting. I found my niche, whatever it's called, and I think it'll be on exterminating. I had 15 years and then 7 years under the belt prior. I had a gentleman that taught me. It's a Bayonne resident. He's well retired. Him, I think the other one that taught me, he's still in service for what he's doing. So I'm officially retired from the business. Uh, you know, people want to call me and ask me advice about anything. I'll see what I can do. I'm gonna do the explaining on, which I may have, but I don't think I did, on going for your license. Reading out of the two pesticides book. One used to be an open book. One used to be a closed book. I don't know if that still exists. Um, and I just train you a little bit, let you know what's going on. I got the manuals in my office desk. I'll get them out, explain them to you. Don't mind me reading them, but I don't know them by heart. Uh, can't imagine what they're doing downstairs with this rumbling. And me thinks that if there's a World War III, it's going to evolve around the border. Around the border. I'm surprised it hasn't happened. No, they would rather go into the churches, the schools, and the malls. That's terrible. Terrible. I'm waiting for my wife to ask me, "Oh, you want to go to the mall?" I'll be, "Yeah, right." Mayor of New York is complaining, "Too many peoples, too many peoples." But you're letting them come in. You're letting them come in. And then you're probably going to turn around and send them elsewhere. Just as if every other state, well, actually, there are states that are doing that. No, I don't care. Come. Try to live prosperous. I meant phosphorus. Oh, no, not even phosphorus. That's what's doing me in phosphorus. I meant prosperous. If I'm saying you right. All right, I'll make it simple. A wonderful life. Oh, God. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. Uh, and of course, I got my Trump hat on. Yes. What are you laughing at, buddy? You think that's funny? Um, what's that 24, no, 20, 25 minutes already. You're only allowed a half hour. Well, maybe eventually I'll get big enough or better enough, and we do the 45 to 1 hour one because I have so much to say. Anyway, I don't know if I showed anybody these. These are the pillows Janice made. Janice made for me. Lockhart. You got to check her site out. Oh man, this side has this. That's the National Guard 88, and this is a different design. NASCAR 88. Pretty cool, huh? And you know what? These. This is small. I don't know if she makes big, but these I think are probably much more comfortable than the Pillow Man. I'm getting tired of that commercial. I mean, you want to make money, that's fine, but geez, not every 15, 20 minutes you got to be on TV. And these damn commercials of insurance, uh, this lawyer, that lawyer, leave us alone. Let us old folks just watch the TV without those commercials in the morning. You got me stuttering and stammering here. Sorry, I don't mean to be silly. How about stupid? But anyway, life goes on. Um, I really enjoyed this video talking today, fooling around, kidding around. There'll be more. There'll be more. I got a picture up there of came from the Jersey Journal. I'll show you it. Oh, I can't show it to you. It's John Gotti's face. I imagine it's his mugshot when he had passed away. I don't know. It's from the Jersey Journal when he died, and some woman must have been madly in love with him. Had something to say about him. Well, let me see if I can see what it says. John Gotti, happy 62nd birthday, John Gotti. Rest in peace. Roberta. I don't know who Roberta is to him, but you think she lived a good life? I don't know. John Gotti was a hero, they say, to, I don't know if it was Long Islanders or Staten Islanders, but he finally got pegged. So rest in peace, John Gotti. That's all I got to say. All right. Well, we have to end this video. Let me see if I got something here. I think apologizing is a great thing, but you have to be wrong. If I'm wrong, I will absolutely apologize. Sometime in the hopefully distant future, if I'm ever wrong. How about that? Tough TT, said the kitty. The milk is warm. All right, everybody. Time to go. I'll get that right one day.